Hey everyone, Michael Fryer here, and I hope you're having an awesome day. I am on a mission to help as many people as I can break away from that 9 to 5 hustle bustle, that rush hour traffic, that waking up to alarm clock, that anxiety getting up every day, just worried about where that next paycheck is going to come from, and just being a slave to your job and not being able to live free. So today I want to talk about having to pay for a work from home opportunity or any business or anything like that. It must be a scam, right? Well, let's look at that real quick, because that's a great analogy, and it's one of the biggest hurdles that I see from people, stepping out of that comfort zone, being able to actually go out and do what they want to do. So let's look at this. If you have to pay for it, it must be a scam, right? So let's look at a doctor, because everyone, when they're little kids, they want to be a doctor and a lawyer. Why? Because they have the biggest amount of salary, right? They get paid the most. Why do they get paid the most? Because they have a skill set that not many people have, and they're in high demand, right? So if a doctor leaves, they have to replace that doctor, and it could cost them lots of money. But let's look at a doctor. So the mindset of it, if I have to pay anything to get a job, or I have to pay anything to make some money, it must be a scam, right? Because we see all these work from home opportunities where you have to invest some money or anything like that. So let's look at a doctor. A doctor has to what before he becomes a doctor? He must go to school, right? So he must pay that university how many ever hundreds of thousands of dollars to get that education, to get that job. Then after he goes to that university, he has to go to what? He has to go to more school to get his PhD, which is going to cost him more money. So when you look at a doctor, he probably spends anywhere, upwards to $500,000 to get his education, to get that job. So to become a doctor, it's going to cost you about $500,000. Kind of crazy, right? If you want to become an attorney, you have to what? You have to go to school. You have to pass the bar. You have to go through all this education, which is going to cost you a couple $100,000 to do, right? If you want to start your own business, right? You're going to have to invest money in that. If you want to work at McDonald's, I don't know, I'm pretty sure that you have to go and buy your uniform. So that costs money. If you want to become a police officer, did you know that you have to buy your own bulletproof vest? That's right. You have to pay for your bulletproof vest. You have to pay for your bullets. You have to pay for your gun. You have to pay for your belt. You have to pay for all that stuff first. If you want to become, anything, you have to pay for it. Just we don't look at it that way. We look at opportunities differently. If there's a paycheck involved, then if you have to pay for it, you don't think about it. That's just the way it is. But if you have to pay for something and there's no guarantee of a paycheck, down the road, then we start to think that's a scam. The problem with that is that's a paycheck mentality. That's a paycheck mindset. That's employee mindset. And it's not your fault. It's not my fault. It's the school system's fault. Because let's be honest here. When you go to school, what are they training you to be? They are training you to be an awesome employee. Go to school. Get good grades. Go to college. Get a good education. Fill out an awesome resume. Go sit in front of someone. Sell them yourself. Beg them for a job. Hopefully they hire you. Then they'll pay you, and then you'll do as you're told, and they'll pay you whatever they feel like paying you, right? No one teaches you how to be an entrepreneur. No one teaches you how to go out and be your own boss. No one teaches you about how you can have money work for you. No one teaches you that you don't have to work hard to make a lot of money, right? Everyone teaches you work hard. You put in your 60, 40, 100 hours a week, whatever it is, 16-hour days, 12-hour days, and you're going to make a bunch of money. Get 3 or 4 jobs. But is that living? No. And the harder you work, the less amount of money that you make. I mean, who's at the golf course in the middle of the day playing golf? Wealthy people, right? Not broke people. Because broke people are hustling and bustling, chasing the dollar. See, when you trade time for money, there's not a lot of it. You only have so many hours in a day. But when you learn, when you're able to become your own boss, when you're able to become an entrepreneur, when you're able to find systems such as passive income, renewal income, right? Leverage income. When you start finding these income streams, you begin to see the bigger picture. You begin to see that you don't have to work so hard for money. Money is a tool. Money are your soldiers. Money are your employees. You want your money to work for you. You don't want to work for money. Does that make sense? So when you're looking at opportunities and it's going to cost you some upfront money, you got to ask yourself, is it worth it? Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of unethical people out there that are scamming you and trying to get your money, and they don't care if you make any money or not. So you need to be aware of that. But you also need to be aware that it does cost money to make money, right? And just like any business, or just like your baby, if you have children, you need to feed it for it to grow, right? So you need to treat your business like it's your child. If you don't feed your child's not going to make it and they're going to die, right? If you're always worried about just feeding yourself and you never feed your child, the child isn't going to make it. If you have a business, or you want to start a business, or you want to become an entrepreneur and you want to grow a business, you have to remember that you have to feed your business, right? Your business is your baby. So as you start making money, you need to put more money into it, whether it's marketing, whether it's hiring people to do the work for you. Right now you're thinking as a business owner. You're starting to put systems in place. You're starting to put people in place. You're starting to put your money in place to make you more money. You see what I'm saying? So you're not chasing the dollar. You're not trading time for money. Just like a doctor. Unfortunately, a doctor, when he sees a patient, once that patient leaves, he doesn't get paid again. He's always having to see new clients. An attorney. All the attorneys really care about is who they can find to bill more hours to. Because once they don't have a client, once they don't have anyone that they can bill more hours to, they're not making any money. They don't have any residual income. They don't have any leverage income. They don't have any passive income. These are the income streams that you need to learn about. So, if it costs money to make money, is it a scam? No, it's business. That is business. Think about the billions of dollars that these companies pay in advertising to get ads out in front of you. It costs money, right? So don't set yourself short. Don't get caught up in that paycheck mindset. Don't belittle yourself, because you were put on this earth to do great things. You were put on earth to become, as successful as you want to be. But it's your mindset that's going to keep you from reaching those goals. It's that whole get a good job, go to school, get good grades, get a good job mindset. It's going to keep you where you're at. So you need to change that mindset. Is it scary? Yeah, it's scary. Is it risky? Yes, it's risky. But anything in life that is worthwhile is going to be scary, right? I can only imagine when you first started walking, you fell on your face a few times. But if that first time you fell on your face, you said, you know what, this doesn't work, I'm done, we're all going to be crawling forever, right? The first time you got in a car, was it scary? Probably. The first time you rode a bike, did you just get on and ride it without training wheels? Probably not. You probably fell down, but you got up, you got bloodied, you did it again, and you keep doing it. Now what? It's second nature. Same thing with business. Same thing with your success. Same thing with life. You can't let a little failure stop you, because failure is your friend. The people that are most successful fail the most. So go out there, risk it, get out of your comfort zone, do the things that you want to do to build the lifestyle that you want. But you have to be willing to give up things now, to sacrifice now for the lifestyle you want in the future. We too many times want things right now, and we don't think about the future. We don't care about the future. We want what we want today. So do what you have to do. Become who you want to be. Invest in books. Invest in programs. Invest in yourself. Become a bigger you. Because if you want something different that you have, you want something that's bigger than you right now, you need to become a bigger person. So go out there, crush it. I know you can do it, and I want you to do it. That's why I'm here. I am on a mission to help as many people as I can break away from that 9 to 5, break away from that paycheck mindset, break away from being slaves. You can do it. I believe in you, and I want to help you. So let me help you. Reach out to me. Let me know how I can help you. What are you struggling with? What are you working on? Where do you want to go? What are your dreams? What are your ambitions? Let me know, and I will try to help you. Okay? So have an awesome day. Smile. Looks good on you. Feels good. And we will catch you again. But go out there, believe in yourself, Step out of your comfort zone. I know you can do it. I believe in you, and we'll talk to you again. Bye-bye.